2021. This is my Shaman Orakel reading for this week. Today is Thursday, and today I read for Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. And this reading here is for Scorpio. Welcome, Scorpio. The first card is from the Schamanen Orakel deck. Out came for you the Bear card. And it starts saying that the strength that stays within us throughout life, that strength is born within our hearts. When we support the people who have been hurt and now have a broken heart, then we share with them this strength we have, and this the Great Spirit appreciates and so gets involved. And suddenly we feel that we even get more powerful. We assist those in need, and we even assist ourselves by doing this. The card of the bear shows a kind of lightning bolt on the body of the bear, and in the generous people they use that hard line or lightning bolt as a power of the heart which feeds on the power of love. So love is an incredible energy overcoming everything. The Indian tribes, they use this heart line on some creations of jewelry pieces because in shamanism the bear relates to courage, instinct, power, and strength. So a bear card can also mean that you are a bit of a loner. The card wants you to know that there is or there might be someone in your life who has a heart for you. A strong person with a truly loving heart is maybe not far away from you and wants to share this bear power with you. So follow your heart in everything that you feel, think, and say, and then take stock. Sounds too simple? Well, try it out. Smile when you take the bus or when you go shopping, and find friendly words for your colleagues, and you will be surprised how a normal heart might turn into a powerful bear heart. With regards to relationships, the card says be true to yourself and others. If you see no progress with other people, do not give up and persevere, because heart power is bear power. Try to do 4 weeks long what your heart tells you to do. Others might think that you are strange, but do it anyway. Be led by your great heart, which is the bear heart. The Keepers of Light Oracle card comes next. Out came Hilarion. And Hilarion is about divine healing, saying honor your sensitivity and retreat to recharge and to heal. Your light can support others. Hilarion is a spiritual master who lived in the Middle East during the 4th century, and at the age of 15 he felt the call to go to the retreat of Saint Anthony in the Egyptian desert, and he was busy with healing people, and after a while he went back home with some monks. During that time his parents had passed away, and it is said that Hilarion was so devoted to service that he gave all of their estate to his brothers and to the poor. For the rest of his life he lived as a hermit in a cave and was said to perform miracles with his prayers and with his touch. To this day, he is dedicated to healing, but he also helps spiritual people who feel overly sensitive to overcome their challenges and integrate with the normal world. There is an extended message here saying that the world can seem a bit overwhelming to you, and it is okay to retreat to a safe space every now and then and to cleanse and to recharge your energy. You may feel called to serve others or to share your healing with them, but please ensure that you are filled up with light, love, and energy first, so that you are not sacrificing your own development for other people. You are surrounded by the healing light of Hilarion and the healing angels at this time, so that you can recharge and feel strong. The Nature's Whispers card is be gentle with yourself. A time of new birth and energy is upon you. So draw on this lesson that you have learned to assist you in moving forward. Notice how you have grown and changed as a result of everything that has transpired, and gather information as you go and be ready for new adventure. All signs they are positive for successful outcomes at this time. The Path of Light Oracle card that came out is an equal eye. And the message is that yoga is an egalitarian system. It believes that everyone and everything in the universe is an expression of the one cosmic consciousness, that all the diversity of existence proceeds from the one source, being itself, and that every piece is, by its inherent nature, worthy of love, of respect, and of honor. So the task of the being who is attempting to progress on the path of yoga is to begin by settling and unifying the mind. We have been programmed and trained to categorize things into two primary buckets, good and bad, and on it, and so it is an either or an no, so it is an either or equation, either or equation. Something is either good or evil, positive or negative, or one or the other. There is no nuance. Something cannot be both. This is, however, in error, As things in life, they are not one-sided. Things are complex and complicated. They are bipolar because they are both. Nothing is all positive or negative, as everything contains both beneficial and detrimental facets. So, as a consequence of the all or nothing thinking, everywhere we look, we see things that either attract or repel us, that hook us and capture our attention, and such attraction relates to both likes and dislikes. Anytime we judge something positively or negatively, we give that outer thing power over us to trigger a reaction in us that destroys our peace. By the time we are adults, we have so much that we judge and that triggers us that we rarely experience the peace that is inside us. And this is the kind of peace that we experienced as a child prior to receiving the judgmental programming. So the path of awakening is about shedding judgmental conditioning and reprogramming ourselves to look equally to the things, to look through the faults and apparent inadequacies of others to their true nature. Our task is to learn to be kind, compassionate, and respectful to everyone. To assist us in this effort, it is helpful to remember that we are all one and that each of us is fighting a difficult battle against our own ego and lower nature. This is not to say that we can live without distinguishing between things, without weighing up different courses of action and making decisions. Living requires us to make selections based on our values. So living most definitely requires discernment. And discernment is the ability to decide and act after seeing a person or a situation truthfully, that is, after seeing it from all sides and weighing the facts as objectively and unbiasedly as possible. This is different to judgment, which we want to minimize and ultimately get rid of altogether. So judgment is seeing things from one side only. It is biased, emotional, and caused by avidya, which is ignorance. It causes us to condemn or condone, labeling things and people as good or bad, which then flows into irrational reactions that we later regret and have to correct. So when we use discernment instead of judgment, then we act in a measured and balanced way rather than reacting emotionally, and we choose the path that is most appropriate for us at a time without labeling the other path as bad. We make our choices while respecting the choices of others. We have compassion instead of judgment, for we know life is truly difficult. We open our hearts to everyone and everything, and we attempt to keep them open even when we feel like closing down and shutting people out. We attempt to be a vehicle of kindness and love to all. The Chakra Wisdom Oracle card comes next. That one is Destiny. And Destiny is neutral or gray color relating to the seventh chakra. And Destiny is also relating to black and white, fitting good in with the equal eye card, saying that together we are stronger than when we are alone. The legend here is that black and white are in heaven, waiting to go back to earth yet again to complete their work. When they meet and they fall in love, they learn that they will not be together on earth. In previous lives, their love was ill-fated. They appeal to the counsel of the great spirits, who turn down their request to be together. But a great servant appears and now grants their wish, and together they accomplish greater things than they could have done alone. The inspiration here is to take a risk, dare to have your life the way you decide, and ask, are you willing to make some sacrifices to have what you desire? There is a personal inquiry asking, what tools do you need to form your own destiny? Are you ready for your destiny? Key ideas are true love, taking a stand, positive omen, radical thinking, deep satisfaction, and the ability to change. And the keywords, they are love, a pathway, and faith. You can do this meditation. Recall a time when you fought for something that you believed in and you won. Allow the feeling of triumph to filter through your body and see yourself before the council of the great spirits and make a request. They will grant it if it is for the highest good of all. They tell you their decision, then thank the spirits for their wise counsel and relax in knowing that you are welcome to go before the council anytime you need. And the last card is the Bob Ross Oracle card. Out came the paint. The secret to alla prima, or what is also called the wet on wet style of painting, was favored by Bob Ross. It is thin paint sticks to thick paint. If all the layers of paint are the same thickness, then when you try to put one layer on top of another, you are going to be a mud mixer, Bob Ross said. And then you are going to be mad at me, so I do not want that to happen. Thick and thin, they are both necessary for this painting style to work. In this way, the paint reminds us that in life there are different types of paint and of people, and they are all important, whether thick or thin. They need each other to achieve success. That was the reading for you, Scorpio. Thank you for listening. Wishing you a most joyous day today and the rest of a good week. I'm sending lots of love out. Take care and goodbye.